There have been complaints that most of our security training institutions are not up to standard. People have been complaining because I remember vividly. I think some years ago when channel, I think it was Channels Television,
Yeah.
that did that did an investigative report on the on Nigeria's training, on Nigerian police, most of their training colleges, particularly the one in Ikeja here. It was discovered that the training facilities, in fact the hostel where these police cadets resides, the hostels, they are in shambles, they are not in a good condition. So how can you are training people to become to defend, to save lives and property, but the condition at which they are currently are is not befitting enough for them to come out as formidable police officers. So I want to say that this is a bold step from the presidency. This is a bold step from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu after setting up the committee. It's a bold step from him to make sure that, because I think he want to go to the root cause of why our security agencies have not been effective enough. So, for instance, this is very simple. For instance, if you want, a student to come out with flying colors, you must teach that student very well. You must go through, you must be able to take care of the curriculum. What lessons is that student receiving? What kind of training, what kind of teaching, what kind of class is that student attending? So training is very, very important. It is the foundation of our success, of our security agency. So I think I want to commend the presidency for going to the roots. He's going to the foundation now of our security architecture. He's going to the foundation and make sure that the training that these people are being given, they have standard. The training that these people are being given are befitting enough, to combat their state of the art training, to combat future terrorist threats that might befall this country. So I want to commend the president for that. Looking at the composition of the committee that he set up, according to the report that I got yesterday, Governor Prince Dapper Abiodun, along with committee secretary and former inspector general of police Alkali Usman Baba. That's the Alkali Usman Baba was the IGP during late Muhammadu Buhari, and also assistant inspector general of police Olatunji Jisu is also there, who oversees special protection unit, which is the SPU in the current police architecture. So this this is not the full committee. So I think as time goes on, more details will be released, as per this committee that has been set up to look, the training institution of our security agencies.
Okay. Don't you think the committees that our president actually puts in place to look after these security officers, don't you think the president is supposed to put a civil security expert in that are well trained, that they know, yes, these people are in the position to know what these people are to do, and what they are not meant to do?
Yeah. Like I said before, we don't know the full details of this committee.
Okay.
So I think as time goes on, we'll be able to know who is who, the kind of people that are that are drafted into that committee. Of course, if the president wants to revamp, the security training institution, it will be all encompassing. It will be people from the army will be involved, people from the navy will be involved, people from even private security firms will be involved. Those in the civil society will also be involved, so that it will be an all-encompassing committee that involves, that cut across every strata of Nigeria. So I think as time goes on, more details will be revealed as to who has been drafted into the committee. So it's a commendable move by the president. But like you said earlier in your opening remarks, that there have been several committees that have been set up and no result. So it is the most important thing is not setting up committees, is what will be the end result of that committee.
Yes.
What will be the recommendation of that committee? What will these people, what would they recommend the president to do? Because in my own view, I was even expecting the president, since this threat is coming from the United States, the president should not be shy. The president should not be pompous, to approach the United States of America and tell them, okay, Mr. Trump, please, we will need 1 or 2 people from your intelligence agency to assist in ensuring, in coming up with a formidable master plan that can revamp our security training institution. So that's it.
Do you know Nigeria are already asking our leaders that how did we even get here at the first place? Why is it taking too long for the leaders to realize that yes, we are in this issue?
Yeah.
Because it has been happening for a long time. Why is it now the leaders, the government are now realizing we are in this issue?
Like I've always said in the show, priorities matters most. Our leaders over the years, because I like we said earlier, that where we are currently is not as a result of Tinubu's lapses. Where Nigeria is currently is as a result of our past administrations. Those who have been president before, there were some things they neglected. And so those things that they neglected in terms of security, those things they neglected is now showing, is now apparent in our nation today. If Goodluck Ebele Jonathan had tackled insecurity from the start, Nigeria would not be in this mess, because insecurity started when Goodluck Jonathan was in power, and as at that time it was getting close to the election. So there is this notion, there is this belief that President Goodluck Jonathan did not handle insecurity the way it is supposed to be handled, because as at that time we are getting more security threats from the north. So there was this belief that Goodluck Jonathan left the issue of insecurity because if he does anything to those agitators in the north, there's a possibility he will not get their votes. You understand? So that was the reason why I believe, and that is the belief of most people who are concerned, about Nigerian politics. That is the reason why Goodluck Jonathan did not treat insecurity the way he's supposed to do it. Because if he goes ahead to unleash mayhem, if Jonathan goes ahead to unleash because he is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces as at that time. And as a commander-in-chief of the armed forces as at that time, whatever aggression, whatever security threats that is coming to your people, as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, it is your responsibility to move in, to give orders to the military and tell the military, please get rid of these people. But Jonathan was kind of afraid. Jonathan was kind of mindful because he is contesting, for the presidency in 2015. So I want to believe that was how we got into this mess. For Jonathan, for not tackling insecurity the way he's supposed to do it.
Then, when we are looking at Jonathan,
yes,
we have other leaders too. Why can't they speak up when they saw the insecurity back then? Okay, yes, with every leaders, other people cannot say they are not seeing these things.
Yes.
That it is not affecting, or they can't see it back then. We should not just say about Jonathan. What about but back then? Tinubu too was there.
Yeah.
He saw everything that was happening. Other leaders saw everything that was happening. Why did they keep mute?
Well,
why is it now
that
it was Tinubu's regime that will now say that okay, it now feels that okay? But just like even when it was Tinubu's regime, he did not say anything about insecurity. It was when this issue was now coming up constantly. Like all the time, that it now feels okay. these people are not, they don't suit this post, these people don't suit this post. Why?
Well, as I've been an observer of Nigeria's activity that has been going on in the country for since I left school in 2017, and by the grace of God, you know, when Tinubu left office as a governor then, when Jonathan was in power, and that was when this Boko Haram of a thing started. Tinubu was one of the opposing voices against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. Even self, when the Donald Trump threats came, there are some social media posts that surfaced, from Tinubu, ordering or telling Goodluck Jonathan to do something about the crisis of Boko Haram as at that time. So Tinubu did speak up.
Okay.
Yeah, he was one of the, because he was in the opposition party as at that time. Tinubu was in the ACN or the AC or the Tinubu was in the ACN and Jonathan was in the PDP. So Tinubu were part of the people that spoke up at that time. Now that he's now in charge, the ball has turned. The ball has come to his own court. Okay, so it is always easy for you to say something when you are outside of a system. Now that you are in the system, the same heat that Jonathan was facing then, the same heat that the immediate past president, late Muhammadu Buhari, the same heat that these two past leaders were facing then is still the same heat that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is still facing up to now. Okay, so it is like they said, talk is cheap.
Yes.
Okay, it is always said, it is easier said than done.
Yes.
You understand? So when Tinubu was not in power, Tinubu was one of the strong opposition voices that was pressing Goodluck Jonathan to do something about Boko Haram, do something about the killings of Christians in the north, do something about kidnapping here and there. So now that Tinubu is now in charge, what can we say that he has been able to do? Although we said that Tinubu didn't inherit the institution, insecurity situation in the country. Now that he has met it, Nigerians are watching what he's going to do.
Okay, this time that the committees are given 30 days.
30 days.
To deliver this report. Do you think it is realistic enough? Do you think they can deliver within 30 days?
Well, the only thing that this committee will do is just to come up with a framework. Okay, it's just so what they will do is they will go around to the security training institution like the police college in Ikeja and other security training institutions across the country. So what they will do is to go around across the country to see the level of the facilities that are on ground. So what they will do is to go around, make their findings, write a report, recommend to the president, this is what they're going to do. But the most important thing is these people that are in this committee, how sincere are they? These people that are in this committee, there's fear that they will not politicize the tax that has been laid before them, that has been that has been given them. It is my fear, because as every committee, there has always been one level of recommendation and the other, and the most important thing is for the president to implement what the committee has recommended. Remember, during the I think I was in secondary school then. Yes, I was in secondary school when we had a national sovereign conference. Okay, when we had a national sovereign conference, I think it was during the time. Oh no, when we had the national sovereign conference, there were some recommendations that after the conference, the national confab, yes, there were some recommendation that those who were in that conference presented to Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and Jonathan thought that he would be coming back as president. Now, those recommendations that were presented to Goodluck Jonathan while he was president as at that time, he did not implement any of those recommendations, because it has always been the attitude of our leaders when something is being presented to them, something that will be something that will be formidable, something that will bring transformation to the country. When it is being presented to them, they, in their usual manner, they overlook these things because they don't see it as important. So in essence, what I'm saying is that whatever recommendation that these people will bring in terms of revamping Nigeria's security training institution, whatever recommendation that will be presented to them, because they have 30 days, and we are saying if it is possible. I want to say it is possible because these people that are there, they are not novice. They've been living in this country for years. They are also their leaders. There are some of them that are governors.
Okay.
Governor of Enugu State, Peter Mba, governor of the outgoing governor of Ogun State, Chief Dapo Abiodun. So these people, they are not new to insecurity threats in the country. So I believe they can package some kind of recommendation within 30 days and submit it to the president. And we hope that the president look into it and do justice to it.
I hope so.
Yeah, we hope so. All right, Lagos, we'll go on a quick break. When we return, current affairs analysis continues after this short music break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, Lagos.